Henry the Hot Dog and Friends, written and illustrated by Light 1119. Dedicated to my friends, family, and whoever else reads my story. Henry the Hot Dog had a year 2015, location New York City. Henry the Hot Dog had a very hard life running this way and that way to avoid getting eaten by the customers at the fast food restaurant. Henry and his friends, Benny the Burger and Benny's brother Levy the Lollipop, lived in Foodland, which is the country of sweets. Grass was candy, rivers were chocolate fudge, and the buildings were made of gingerbread and sugar cookies. The guys wanted to go to America to sightsee cool stuff like the Statue of Liberty, but their mothers all said, "Do not go, you could get eaten." The guys went by plane anyway, and once they got to America, they were instantly chased by security, captured, and sent to a fast food restaurant called Everything Junk. Henry, Benny, and Leffy wanted to escape from being eaten so badly they made an escape plan. Their plan was 1. Jump out the window. 2. Avoid getting caught. 3. Go to the food airport, which is an airport for living food, and get a flight back to Foodland. 4. Get a house and live good. The three of them ran around like maniacs until they got to the window and jumped out. Henry asked, "How are we going to get to the food airport?" "Ah, yes, about that," said Benny. "I have a magic portal that was made in a cave of diamonds I found underground in Foodland. It can take us anywhere, but we can only use it once." "Let's just get on with it," shouted Henry. "First, you must know how to use it," said Benny. "You just push the button to tell it where you want to go." They teleported to the food airport, which is about 100 miles away, quite a long distance for food. When they got there, a human spotted them and said, "Hey," and started chasing them to the plane. They flew back on the first plane to Foodland and got in a giant food fight on the plane. When they got home, they bought a food car. A food car is a car for food, and a food house. A food house is a house for living food. They could afford it because Benny also found a money maker in the diamond cave. It produced infinite money and food for food, which is, wait for it, roast human! Project. My story is inspired by Roald Dahl in 3 ways. First, I included people from my life. My real name is Leffy, my friend's name is Henry, and my brother's name is Ben. This is like the BFG because Roald Dahl's daughter's name is Sophie. My story also has magic, like the Diamond Cave, the Portal, and the Moneymaker, and talking food. Roald Dahl adds lots of magic, like in Matilda, where Matilda has powers to move things just by concentrating her mind. Third, I have lots of humor, like talking food and food fights. Roald Dahl has loads and loads of humor, like in Matilda, where she plays pranks on her parents, like putting super glue in her dad's hat. Clearly, my story is inspired by Roald Dahl. Aloha, my nickname is Light 1119. I am a 2nd grade student in Trevor's classroom at Stevens and Packed Elementary School. I live in Mountain View, California with my mom, dad, and brother. My brother likes to read and craft. My mom likes to spend time with me. I'm not sure what my dad likes to do. I like to learn about math, specifically multiplication. School is pretty good because my teacher Trevor makes up funny dances. Outside of school, I enjoy riding around on my bike. Once I was gone for so long that my mom was ready to call the police. I also enjoy snuggling with my mom. I decided to write Henry the Hot Dog and Friends because I thought living food would be weird. During the process of writing it, I went out to give comments on the computer. Thank you for taking the time to read my story. What do I do?